Days passed after a warm Christmas Eve. Jungkook returned to his routine at the military training camp. The cold weather of the Korean winter slowly turned into early spring. Despite being away from the glittering life he was used to, Jungkook went about his military service with the same dedication and passion as when he stood on stage. After Jungkook completed his military service, the Korean entertainment world looked back at him with hope. For 2 years, despite not being able to perform on the big stage like he used to with BTS, his name remained in the spotlight. Every little moment of his life, whether it was stories from military colleagues, photos shared by fans, or stories of his determination during his military service, became news that graced the front pages of entertainment magazines and articles on social media. However, there's something bigger than that being worked on behind the scenes by Korea's elite entertainment agency, Zenith Entertainment. Known for leading the entertainment industry with a number of top artists, Zenith has had their eyes on Jungkook for a long time, especially after they witnessed how he managed to maintain his global popularity despite not actively performing. The agency saw tremendous potential in him, not just as a member of BTS, but also as a solo artist with the ability to reach audiences outside of Asia, something that many Korean artists cannot do. Zenith knew that the entertainment world needed stars with broader international appeal, and Jungkook, with his incredible charisma, voice, and talent, was exactly what they needed to expand their market even further. They have prepared a grand plan involving international projects that blend music, visual arts, and collaborations with the world's leading artists. After Jungkook completes his mandatory military service, the Korean entertainment world looks back at him with hope. Months before Jungkook completed his military service, Zenith had already started communicating with people close to Jungkook, including his manager and some staff from Big Hit Entertainment. They knew that, although Jungkook was part of BTS, he also had great potential for solo success. One of the ways they wanted to propose was to make a big collaboration between Jungkook and some internationally renowned musicians, such as The Weeknd, Billie Eilish, or even Hollywood producers. Zenith also plans to involve Jungkook in a multimedia art project that goes beyond music. They want to make him the centerpiece of a documentary that chronicles his life and career, focusing on his creative process as an artist who not only talks about music, but also about life, struggles, and the hopes he has for the future. The project will continue with plans to create a solo concert broadcast live around the world, showcasing Jungkook not only as a singer, but also as a performer who is not bound by the boundaries of musical genres. However, to make all of this a reality, Zenith knew they had to convince Jungkook to take a bold step out of the comfort zone he had long had with BTS. They approached this cautiously, giving Jungkook time and space to think and get comfortable. For 2 years, despite not being able to perform on the big stage like he used to with BTS, his name remained in the spotlight. Every little moment of his life, whether it was stories from military colleagues, photos shared by fans, or tales of his determination during his military service, became news that graced the front pages of entertainment magazines and articles on social media. One morning, after a routine training session, Jungkook received a personalized letter from the military camp postal officer. The letter came in an elegant black envelope with the Zenith Entertainment logo. Jungkook was both surprised and curious. He opened the envelope on the corner of his bed, trying to understand the contents of the formal letter. In it, it says that Zenith was very impressed with Jungkook's career and influence as an artist, even during his military time. They invited him to meet after his military service was over, offering him an exclusive collaboration opportunity. In the letter, Zenith also explained that they did not want to mold him into a new artist, but rather support his already incredible career to reach even higher levels. Zenith wants to be a part of your journey to the next big thing, read one of the sentences in the letter. Jungkook read the letter over and over again, trying to understand the meaning behind the elegant words. While he was flattered, he was also confused. BTS had always been his home, and he had never imagined working under another agency. However, this offer made him think of new possibilities, a move that might open more doors to explore himself as an artist. When the weekend came, Jungkook finally had time to write a letter to his brothers in BTS. He told them about the offer from Zenith, complete with the confusion he felt. It didn't take long to get a reply from them. RM wrote at length as usual, giving sage advice. You don't need to make a decision now. The entertainment world always has many opportunities. Focus on what makes you happy. Remember, you are Jungkook BTS, and that is an identity that cannot be replaced. Sugga, on the other hand, gave more relaxed advice. If the offer is good, consider it. But don't forget, we'll all be waiting for you to return to the studio for new music. There's no pressure. Jimin, Jin, J-Hope, and V also offered similar support, making sure Jungkook knew that no matter what he chose, they would always be by his side. As the day of his military discharge approached, Jungkook began to prepare himself for the outside world that awaited him. Zenith's offer wasn't the only one. Many other agencies, including those from overseas, tried to contact him with tempting offers of cooperation, ranging from international music projects to acting opportunities on the big screen. However, Jungkook knows that his true home is BTS. However, he did not rule out working with agencies or other parties to explore his creative side further. He began to think about a bigger solo project, an artistic journey that would showcase different sides of himself not just as BTS magne, but also as a global artist. Jungkook will not only be returning as a member of BTS, but also as a more mature, inspiring figure ready for a new chapter in his career. During his military service, he learned a lot about discipline, responsibility, and the importance of cherishing every moment. As he neared the end of his military service, he felt a significant change in himself, a change that made him not only stronger, but also more prepared for the bigger challenges ahead. Jungkook's decision to step into solo entertainment was not just about pursuing personal ambitions, but also about realizing his bigger dreams. While BTS has always been a big part of his life, Jungkook felt that it was time to explore his potential further. The ever-evolving world of Korean entertainment was a new terrain for him to innovate, create, and share a more personalized life story with his fans. This decision is not without its challenges, but Jungkook is confident that he can do it well, armed with the experiences and lessons learned during his military service.